friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, look at that. We already got comments. We just got here. How do we already have comments? It's not okay, y'all. Y'all can't just be jumping in like that. But hi. It is officially Monday. It is unwind time with your girl, Books with Bonnie, and I have an amazing special guest that I'm actually gonna let her introduce herself. I would normally hype her up, but I'm gonna let her do her thing.
Oh gosh, what do I say? I'm Constance. Hi. Hi, I'm Constance or Connie. People call me, which is funny. My husband's like, Bonnie and Connie, that would make sense. Like, yeah, actually
That's cute.
Yeah, I was like, oh, but yeah, hi. I'm Connie. Constance, whatever.
What is your favorite genre? I'm gonna just throw questions at you.
Oh gosh. So I really do like fantasy sci-fi.
Really?
But you know how everyone's like, I don't have a favorite like music genre. I like everything. Like I am kind of like that with books. Though I know what I don't like.
Even better.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like self-help, but I'm pretty much almost open to anything. I mean, I did read Santa Smut one year for Christmas, so
You read what was it?
oh, what? I don't remember some variation of like Santa's coming in me or something. Like I'm sorry. I actually don't know what I'm allowed to say or not say.
Girl, say whatever you want. I don't give a damn. And if they're watching this channel, they already know. It gets wild over here. It's no surprise.
Basically, Santa can grow anything himself. It's just so that was my.
That is worse than the book. So my book club was searching like ridiculous titles to books, and that's worse than That Hoe Got Roaches. So
Oh, that author. What's his name?
Crazy.
Have you heard the clips from the audiobooks though?
No.
I actually think I stumbled on a live of that author where he was playing excerpts from because I don't think he had heard the particular one that was going viral with the grandma.
Oh my God. That was like, in my opinion, if the bar is that low and you're a writer, put your stuff out there. If grandmas and roaches can get published, throw it out there. Do your thing. Do it well, and no one will ever blink an eye.
I've seen these ones where it's like, I'm hooking up with an eraser. My thing is a turkey goblin thing, and I'm like, what? I could be a writer. I've got some interesting ideas.
I cannot deal. As a writer, I am still like, I should just I don't even have to edit this. I could just put it out there to the world.
Yeah.
You know, life just happens. Okay, I'm chatting and I see this chat is going nuts. Okay, let me catch up. Let's see what y'all talking about over here. Oh, is that somebody's partner I see?
Hi, Debbie.
And sibling I see. Okay, I see, girl. And this is Jamie, my bestie.
Hi.
She's the one that sent me the Kindle. Girl, I'm already talking people ears off about this Kindle. Time to unwind. That's right. Y'all know this is the place to be. It's Monday. And before the week gets crazy, we got to unleash the weekend. So my question for the chat, what are you guys reading tonight? What are we doing tonight? Because y'all know, we just life for lifers over here. We working for life. It's been a while. It has, but I did just watch your video, so it's totally fine. Hey, Lynn. It's a lot of you guys. You guys type too fast. Are we doing this on the phone? Because it's hard for me to keep up. Oh, hello, gorgeous people. Hey, Saf. It's been a while, too. I hope you're okay over there. Hey, everybody. What y'all doing tonight? Okay. Hi, all. Just shutting my laptop down to go to bed, but had to drop in and hit. Oh, thanks, Boo. I appreciate you. But also go to bed because I know it's late. If you're going to bed, I know it's late. It's not real human time over there. Okay. Well, what is everybody reading tonight? I have no idea. So Constance, you got it, honey.
Oh gosh. Should I bring the stack out for my options? Mood readers.
Show out.
So I want to get into Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. So the second book.
Did you read the first one?
So good. Silent review. It was good.
It was so good.
Have you read it? Oh, so have you read the second book?
No.
Okay. What did you rate the first book?
4.5.
Okay. I could agree with that.
I think I gave it like a 4.5. It's very fresh. Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised by how much I ended up liking it, especially because I thought I was going to like another book more, and that was the Hurricane Wars. I'm trying slowly getting through. I have to finish They Called Me Lioness, so hopefully I can finish that on here, and then all the options for manga.
Oh, that just reminded me. I'm supposed to be reading Demon Slayer Volume 2.
Ooh.
Maybe I should It's your fault. I just want to be very clear. This is all your fault. I have never read a manga book ever.
Really?
And then I saw your channel and I was like, I'm digging this. I'm loving the vibes. Okay, let me try. And then I started watching Death Note.
Ooh, good one to start.
Right? The movie is trash, but the show itself, nice. So I started reading it and I was like, wait, Demon Slayer. So now I have Demon Slayer on my Switch. I am a plethora of cause and effect over here.
Demon Slayer is really good, in my opinion. I read the whole thing. I think you will like it.
Love it.
Yeah. It's really good.
Nezuko, though, that's bae. Just so everybody's very clear. Okay, we got a few people throwing out what they're reading. So we got reading Area 51. Okay. The Color Purple. Ooh, are you going to go see the show though? Because I know it just released. Was it the musical? A movie? I don't know. I don't follow things well unless it's book related.
Yeah. Movie based off of the musical, I believe. Okay. Like of the real source material.
Thank you, Jamie, for gifting Bonnie the Kindle. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dry y'all nuts. Just prepare for all the content of the Kindle alone. I'm too happy about it. Finished the book earlier. Might work on my reading journal for February before I start another one. Love that. I'm supposed to be reading The Beautiful. I'm not having fun. I realized that when they talk a lot and it's not a lot of action behind it, I get bored. So my goal is to get to 50% and hopefully I love it by then. I really don't want to DNF it, but it's dragging. Any suggestions online? If you have a library card, I recommend looking at Libby because it has a ton of books. Hoopla as well. If you have Amazon Prime, try Prime Reading because they have free books there. But that's all I can think of at the top of my head. I'm editing a video. Okay, come on, goals. Come on, goals. I like it. Okay, I will talk y'all ear off. We promised that we would get the 10-minute start time going. So let me get that on the screen. Because you all know I will talk y'all ears off. And that is not the goal today. We are going to be productive. Also, my sister just had a baby Friday and they're over right now. So for my 10 minutes, I'm going to go get a baby snuggle. But I'll behave. I promise to be back on time. So let's see. I am going to try to get this on the screen. It worked earlier. Let's hope it works again today. Perfect. Alrighty. So 10 minutes on the screen. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab water, get a baby snuggle, and possibly some food. We like to snack over here. But 10 minutes in, and then we'll be back to chat your ears away. How's that? Cool. BRB, enjoy your 10 minutes and behave. Don't get into nothing. Behave. Knock, knock, knock. We're back. You're totally muted.
It's been 10 minutes. I was like, oh, hey, you're there.
Are you liking the book?
This one?
Mm-hmm. That was a loaded question.
Isn't it hard to say that you like something that's so like such a hard topic? So yes, I like it, but it is really hard to read. I'm at the part where she's talking about the first time she's been imprisoned,
Yeah.
and
Brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read some reviews on it, and they were like, you have to be in a good space to read this. And I was like, fair enough. I don't know if I am. Let me keep going. Let me slide up out of here. No, JB, close the door, please. Sorry, my nephew. I told you guys, family's over, so it's gonna get loud. Y'all gonna have to work with me. Y'all got to work with me a little bit. But hi, friends. We're back. I didn't do any reading. I stole food that's not done, and then I pinched my niece's cheek and ran. So that's what I did on our break. Let's see. What did everybody else do? I've been crazy busy, but it's lots of positive stuff. Love that for you, babe. I'm reading Dog Man with the kiddo before bed, and after I'll be making progress. Ooh, have you read? I think it's a prequel to that. Assassin Apprentice. Isn't it a prequel to that? I'm saying prequel like it's a movie. See, I told y'all I ain't got no sense. Hi, new here. Well, welcome. It's chaotic and messy, and that's life, and we just roll with the punches over here. So if that sounds like a good time to you, you're in the right place. Oh, I can only imagine what people think about me. I'm in Goodreads for the first time looking at free online books. Good for you, babe. Get it. Because once you do, you're going to be obsessed. I'm just letting you know now. Don't call me when your husband's like, there's another package at the door. What is it? What's in it? Hey. There's a lot of people here. I have a few books I've started to pick. Is this your sister?
Yeah.
Hey sis, what you doing? Let's see. Feeding the Soul. Okay. You should read the Brown Sisters. Just put it out there. My favorite one was the second one, Danny.
Same. I'm sorry. Danny, hands down, is the best one. Love them all, but Danny and her dude.
Chloe was very much like, aw, but I'm not an aw kind of girl. Danny, on the other hand, was spicy.
Delicioso.
Spicy. I loved it. I ate it up. I knew I liked it more when I read it faster.
Yeah.
Chloe took me like 2 weeks. Danny took me like 2 days.
What about Eve? Have you read Eve?
I did read Eve. Eve is very much like they get on a horse and run away, and it's beautiful. But I was all for Danny. I loved in Eve that everyone came back in the end. That was a nice little cherry on top, if you will. But Danny, I related too much to her. Too much. Workaholic, what? You don't know what you're doing? What? Girl, you are speaking my language. I saw the original movie and the musical when it was on Broadway. Oh, Color Purple, right? Unfortunately, I am waiting for okay. It'll be streaming soon. I feel like when movies come out, they be in the movies for like 3 days, and now they're on a streaming service. Yeah. And it sucks because I love going to the movies. I love it. It makes me sad. They're like, just watch it at home. It came out 2 days ago. Why is it available at home? Hey, Bonnie, I'm reading. Oh, goodness. Once I'm done, I'm finally going to bed to read before I let go. Oh, goodness. I finished it. A lot of feelings. But we have a special guest, so I'm going to ask you some questions so they can get to know you, you know? First of all, I didn't say this earlier, but if you're not following my lovely partner in crime today, what are you even doing? Like, no, really, what are you doing? It's not as good as subscribing and following. Just could be me. I don't know. You might be late to the party. Just saying. Just saying. But you should be following and you should be subscribing. I will be posting their channel. So you have no excuse. Just saying. Love you guys. But to you, who are your top 5 books to recommend?
Books to recommend?
Yes.
Oh my God. What?
We can write in there. We forget to scratch the surface. Get in there.
Well, okay, I gotta do like a look around my room.
I love it.
Like, oh damn, like I've read a lot.
Yes, I love it.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on. Okay. So I really like the Women's War trilogy. This is in no particular order. No particular order.
You're starting high though.
Women's War trilogy. Oh, and even though I've only read 2 books by Tiffany D. Jackson, absolute chills when I read White Smoke and
Wait, you can't just say that and keep going. Pause. What are the books you read?
White Smoke and what's the Carrie one? The Weight of Blood.
Girl.
First of all, I was making story time just really quick. I was in the process of making chili. I will never forget it when I was listening to White Smoke and I got to the end. Here with a knife, I'm just trying to cut onions. Oh God! And it's not the onions that were making me sob. The ending of that, I screamed.
Oh my goodness!
I'm a crybaby. Can't help it.
Tiffany, I made a TikTok about my reactions reading her book, and she reposted.
No way.
And I was like, I'm gonna walk away from my phone right now because I don't know how to respond to this like a normal person. I'm just gonna walk away and not expose myself like this because I'm having a moment. I read. Have I read all of them?
Oh, so that's a yes then.
Which one that I haven't read yet? I read Monday. Monday's Not Coming. I read with a book club with my siblings. Wild. I read Allegedly. It's one I haven't read. Grown? Did I read Grown? Grown gives me R. Kelly vibes. I read Grown. Have I read them all? No, I haven't read the book she did with like a lot of different authors. I think that's the only one I haven't read. It wasn't a vibe for me. She's a vibe by herself.
Yeah. I haven't read any.
Okay. Tiffany D, definitely recommend it.
Oh, okay. So okay, hold on. Okay. So those okay. I love the David Bod trilogy. Really like The Adventures of Amina Al-Sadafi. That was so good to me. I would listen to it.
No, it's on my list. That's why I'm like, okay, we got a lot of good.
I love it so much. Oh, that one was good. Okay. Ooh, see now. I'm just gonna talk about things I like. I don't even know it's my favorite because I like it so much. Okay, 2 more. All right. I will always recommend all of Akame ga Kill. That's like it. Loved the anime, cried a lot, but the manga series, the prequel, and all of Akame ga Kill, it's just so good, and there's so much more that you like, little relationships and other things that happen that so good in my opinion. And then if I was going to throw another manga in there that's good,
go ahead and slide it in there because I already have a list because of you.
And and that one's complete. So if you wanted to read more things that are complete too,
yes,
Akame ga Kill is really good. The Promised Neverland. I don't think many people would disagree with me. Don't watch the second season. They did a terrible job.
I need to know why though. Y'all can't just say these things.
Have you ever watched The Promised Neverland?
I've only seen like the first 2, if that makes sense.
First 2 episodes.
Because I had to go to work.
Totally fine. Totally understand. It's pretty dark. But the thing about The Promised Neverland is that there's this arc, the Goldie Pond arc. It's very, very important to the story. And they didn't put that in there. They just scrapped that. And I didn't watch it. I don't mind spoilers, so I just let people tell me. they were telling me that they scrapped it, and then I think it's over after that. There's a lot of content that they apparently just said, no,
We
sorry,
don't feel like it.
it's not
We're
right.
okay. Never mind. Hello, babes. Hey, Jen. Oh my goodness, everybody here tonight. Robin, where have you been hiding? Don't make me come over there. I haven't seen you in months. I hope you're okay though. I love you. We good. My family is laid. Also. Okay, we reading. Everybody's reading. Gonna read.
Oh, Bone Shard Daughter.
Oh, that was on my list for a while. Lynn, I'm gonna need feedback. Just saying. Isn't that your partner?
Yeah.
I mean, if someone's gonna troll you, you know.
I'm telling you that every time I get a shelf, I'm like, are you ready? Because like that one there, wait, hold on, right there, he just put that one up. And I was like, you got the power tools, let's go.
I love it. My husband's like, no, no, put it back. But then he's like, you should probably put a shelf there because then you could put.
That he's like, I'm the interior designer here.
Pretty much. He builds everything. You should see videos when I get new stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna put it together, and then 2 seconds later, you're like, her husband's here putting it together. It's terrible. I read Fool's Assassin, and yes, okay, so then it was that one before. Also, someone else agrees that Zanny, so cute. And in my head, he was fine. He was so fine. In my head, he was the baddest. You can't tell me nothing. Oh, reading a free story online. I love that. Congrats, boo. Pick up them books and read them. That's my goal in life, to convince people to read books. Look at everybody in here. Hi, peoples. Okay, your next question, because you thought you were done, huh? You thought, yeah. What is one of your book hot takes?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't I ask the best questions?
I don't even know if I don't think this is a hot take. I think this is
That's what everyone says. They start off like, I don't think it is, but
well, it's so funny because they're so before I got a booktube channel, got on book Twitter, it was like, oh, I didn't know there was so much drama here. I didn't know we were talking about something like that. But like to me, it's not. No, hold on. Audiobooks count as a book you read. That shouldn't be controversial, but
it shouldn't. And it's weird that people think it is. Yes, I am judging hardcore. If you think audiobooks don't count,
they count.
The whole purpose is to get the story. Did I get the story? Then I got the book. I don't understand that. Oh my
What's
goodness.
Yours?
You just throw that back at me? Let's see.
I feel like yours is gonna be better than mine because I'm like, oh.
Girl, I just be over here talking about books. It's just nice to talk to people other than my family because they don't give a damn. They just like, that's nice. Go ahead, baby. Go about your day. Let's see. Hot take. Subscriber count don't matter. That's the hot take. I see people talk about sub count so much, and they're like, well, you don't have this amount, so how would you know? And it's like,
people say that.
Oh, baby, you'd be surprised. Sub count, they're like, what? You don't have this many subscribers yet, so maybe you should just work at it. I'm so serious. So yeah, sub count don't matter.
I have not seen that, and that is very
rude. It gives me the icks. So yeah, sub count don't matter, and you have me here, but also you can play it back if you hit rewind. So just in case you didn't hear me the first time, it don't matter. We all a bunch of book nerds in this space, loving on reading, and that's it.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun, that's what's the most important.
And if you're not having fun, maybe you should try a new book. You like how I did that, did you?
DNFing is okay, everybody. Maybe another hot take. DNF if you need to.
Okay, I struggled so much with DNFing until like the end of last year. I was like, this is the last month of the year. I want to read good stuff.
Mhm.
And like 2 pages in, I'm like, nope, this ain't it. We don't
Ooh, 2 pages in.
2 pages in. I think the sentence that got me was the woman was describing after some stuff she was doing, and she didn't wash up. That bothered me. I don't know why. That
Alright.
is that's another hot take of mine. They don't talk enough about hygiene after smutty scenes for me.
Mm.
Cause I'm like, you just gonna go to work? Like, ma'am,
Oh.
ma'am, we okay, okay. You got a different kind of lifestyle, I see. Terrible. So yeah, that's probably my other hot take. Let's see. I'm talking y'all ears off, and I tell y'all to remind me, and you never actually see them remind me in this chat that we're supposed to be here reading. Well, at least somebody is, because I'm I'm too hyped up to read. But I promise you some reading time. So how's that? So let's do this. Let's do our first 20 minutes, right? That's what we said, right? 20, 30. Let's be honest, I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I have it set for 20. So then let's do our first 20 minutes, and then we're gonna come up with some good questions because I'm enjoying this. You can't just be like here one time, but I
I
gotta
would
bring you
love
back.
to
We
hear
gotta do
what
like
time.
a part
I'd like to
two.
hear more.
We're gonna do some part twos because I could just think of all the things I could ask. And also, again, if y'all are not subscribed, what are you doing? Especially if you like manga. Like, girl, you're the reason why I read it. You're the legit. Like, I picked up Death Note and Demon Slayer because of you.
Mm.
And my
You know,
nephew watches it.
I have some volumes that, like, I liked, but I'm probably never gonna read again. I should send those to you because I feel really weird about, like, selling manga. I don't know why. I feel bad about unhauling anything.
Girl, me too. I just
You know?
feel like they already got my monies. At least I got a book that looks pretty on my shelf.
But I'm like, if I know that I'm not gonna read this manga again and I don't have space, it's like, I need to
Space.
give it away.
Hmm.
You know?
Space. That's the trick right
We'll
there.
do a little swap. We'll do a little manga swap. I'll give you something.
Okay. We're going to have to do something because, girl, I love it. Okay. Again, see, y'all got me talking again. Pausing, officially pausing for the sprint. Is dinner done? Okay, I see my husband, so maybe dinner's done. So I'm gonna get some food while the rest of us do some reading. And question, did you guys hear the little timer that went off? Okay, cool. Okay, in that case, we're good then. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. See you all in 20. Please, please, please enjoy. Hi, friends. We're back.
You have a baby.
I have a baby in my hands because my niece is here. No, she's sleeping. But say hi. I'm going to give her to her mom, but I want her to at least say hi.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't she a cutie? Just
Sometimes
a side profile. She a baddie. No.
adorable.
You want to grab her? Thank you. So I got my snuggles in. I didn't read again. I'm so distracted with the baby here. So, also, if you guys hear random screams, there's a basketball game on. Just beware. There's a basketball game on, and my husband is on the phone with his father. Fun. Chaos. But how'd everybody else do? Because that's what I did. So, how many pages did you get done?
Oh God. The way I'm basing it off of is if I'm only 10 pages away from the end of this chapter.
Proud of you.
Because this is the longest chapter in this book so far. I think it was like 50, no, not even, I think it was over 50 pages.
A 50-page chapter?
Yeah, but that's okay. We're almost done. And then after that, the next two chapters are really short. So,
Ew.
I'm a short chapter person for sure.
I feel like it helps. I read faster when the chapters are shorter, for sure. Hello, Seth. Welcome. Let me just kind of get through this because I haven't been checking these. I'm too busy focused on Constance, and it's a whole group here. Sorry, friends. Jamie, subscribe to Constance. You my homegirl. And you will love her content, just saying. Like you two, yes. You'll be easy. Top 3. That is so hard. I know. Oh my God, The Weight of Blood was so good. I'm going to reread that this year. I should just reread it. I have a problem. When I love a book, I just want to read that again versus finding something else. Lord knows I have plenty to pick from. Hey, book babes. Hey, Court. Ooh, yes. Chef's kiss. Okay, the story was titled "Who Are We to Judge the Music of an..." Okay, that went left. I wasn't prepared for that. Express possibility of octopus having musical like, wow. I just need to buy a book. Okay. I mean, out of all the books to choose from, that one's definitely unique. I could tell you that much. Love it. Hey, Leisha, how we doing? How's it going? Hey, Nail. Okay, I think I'm finally caught up to the stuff I missed. I think. Let haters be haters. People on BookTube talk about subcount, babe. It's so silly. It's so silly. Subcount? Are we really talking about subcount when all of us literally read books all day? Unless I'm watching TV. Like, come on. Like, come on. Just saying. Children books count too. I love that. Absolutely. Middle grade, preschool, they all count. Reading is reading. You got the story, didn't you? That's the hill I'll die on. I seriously think it is. That's the hill I will climb and just die. Hello. There's so many people here. Hi, friends. Right? Subcount shouldn't matter. It shouldn't. Especially in this space when the community is like, we're so open and we love everybody. And then you get here and you're like, oh, y'all crazy. Oh, it's a lot of drama. That's probably the one thing that I was the most surprised about. Because I was like, there's drama here? Authors losing their brain cells? What?
My favorite series to watch is Authors Behaving Badly.
Yes. Just think about it. Before, you would just go to a library or go to a bookstore. You read the premise. You're like, yeah, I'll pick it up. Now, you got to Google, like, is this person racist? Is this person...
Serious. There was one, I think Rachel Reads with Rachel did one where there was an author who tried to kill somebody who was a reviewer. Excuse me?
Yes.
You're going
Yes.
to me? What?
Just because I didn't like your bug. Could you imagine being kidnapped and they'd be like, so what were your thoughts?
Change the review on Goodreads right now.
You gave me a 3-star. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, it's crazy. I love a DNF. Makes me want to kick my feet every time I do. Robin, why are we like this? Why? I'd be concerned when they don't get rid of. It's true. Am I the only one who thinks about this stuff? Does that make me crazy? OMG, hygiene in smutty novels with a fantasy setting bothers me so
Good point.
so much. You're like, oh, out of nowhere, we are in a very interesting position in the story. Okay, I'm not gonna dig into that one because I'll go off the rails here. Don't get me started on how weird it is. Spell it. Why? I give up. I give up. Death Note is so good. I loved it. But the movie though, well, no. No. But I do like the guy who actually plays Death Note because he plays the Green Goblin. I can't remember his name. In Toby's Spider-Man, like his voice. So I immediately was like, oh, he's gonna be a great villain. But then it got weird. It got real weird. Is that who it is?
Was that Green Girl? I don't watch Spider-Man.
What? No,
I know, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I watched like early 2000 Spider-Man, like Toby, the first one kind of remake, but then they made like 2 different worlds and then I got confused and I was like, I'm hungry. I'd rather not figure this out. I'm gonna head out. Thanks, friends. I want to read Death Note. You should. You should, without question. Absolutely, indubitably, you should. Putting that out there. Okay, that's enough comments here. We're gonna pause here because I want to ask more questions. What made you make a booktube channel? And you cannot say 2 things. You can't say, 1, you had nobody else to talk about books, but you also can't say because I just wanted to. So boom, those are the range.
Okay, so the main reason why I ended up doing this because my husband was really being like, you watch booktube, you talk about wanting to do it all the time. Stop not believing in yourself. Ugh, how dare he believe in me? It's sickening. Ugh, come on. So he's like, it would be, you would like it, you would have fun. Calm down about the quality of the video. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but I
You ain't
still
gotta
want,
tell me that though.
yeah, I still want to be in that, like, I'm too nervous to do it, which granted, I was really nervous, but yeah, it was really due to him finally being like, look, you're gonna have fun, okay? And I have had fun. So that was my biggest thing. And I'll say it over and over again. As long as I have fun, I will continue to do this. And I'm still having fun. Something like this is like, a really big deal for me because like it's so exciting. It's something that like when I would see other people do reading sprints or have, like just so cool. And I'm like, I want to experience that. So it's like every year is a new fun thing about doing this and like meeting people like you, meeting other people, commenting, getting advice. It's just nice. So yeah.
That's beautiful. Really beautiful and I love it. Okay, I guess my next question would be, how has booktube changed your life? These are really, these are just popping in my head. Maybe I should be a host or something because I don't know what's in the energy today. It's the baby. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah. How has booktube changed my life? I think that booktube, it's, again, another moment of believing in myself. It's forced me to stop making excuses of why I couldn't do something. oh no, editing a video seems so hard. Actually, it's really not. Um, oh no, I'm too nervous to talk to anybody. Oh, actually, it's not that hard. Uh, I feel like in my everyday life, love my life, no complaints, but it's kind of, a lot of the same. Okay, we're not really going out and doing stuff, but that's totally fine. I like my boring life, but like something like this, it's like a nice little extra, like, boop, I can say I do this. And I'm very
Love it. I'm so proud of you.
happy.
I'm so proud of you just getting out your comfort zone because it's not easy. Like, I just released a video and I was like, we're doing everything that we're afraid of.
Mm,
Like that's my motto all year. It's like if you're afraid of it, just do it. And whatever happens, happens, but at least you don't have to guess. And
yeah.
I was very much, I was like, I'm guessing I'm a fail, so I'm gonna leave it alone. And then you get in and you're like, oh, girl, why were you so nervous?
Oh, I'm like the worst at being like, I'm not gonna have fun, and then I have fun, and then, of course, my husband's there, and he's like, "I told you," and I'm like, "Well, okay.
Way to make it worse. No, no,
Thanks, I knew that."
no, that's my husband all the way. He's like, you had a good time, didn't you? I'm like, yes, you gotta say it like that. Okay, let's see. One more, and then I'll get back into the chat. If you can take one book out of your mental Rolodex and
Oh,
never see it ever again,
uh,
what would that book be?
okay,
Cutthroat.
okay, no, see, I was gonna go with something I liked, but I could actually go with something I hated, um, which I would love that. What is one book that if I could take it out of my mind completely?
Completely. It never happened.
I read a book with my mom and my sister for our family book club,
Mhm.
and my mom chose a book by Jenny Lawson. It's not the one. I think she wrote the one with the raccoon on the front where it's like, "Oh my
Yes,
god,"
that's the one I came about.
it's the other one. So it's the one that came after that, and
Okay.
I listened to it as an audiobook, and if I could do it all over again, I never would have listened to it as an audiobook because
Dang.
no offense to her, the voice is not for me. It's very, very, very high and did not sound good at 2 times the speed, and I like 2 times the speed from audio.
It probably sounded very interesting.
It was a little much. If my sister's still here, she would probably said the same thing.
Dang.
Sorry, mom. That was my mom's voice.
It was like chipmunk speed is what
It
I'm
was
guessing.
it also wasn't that great of a book to me. I
You're
would
so
recommend it.
polite. I love it.
I
You're
don't
like,
want
I
someone
don't want to offend anyone. This just isn't for me.
don't clip this and, like, put
Don't
it on Twitter.
don't cancel me.
I don't wanna get beat upside the head by the author.
You don't
And
want
then
the author outside your house, like come outside.
chucks
Okay.
the raccoon from the front of the
Let's
book.
be honest. If an author's gonna get me, they gotta go through my husband first, and they're gonna take one look at him and be like, "All right, I'm gonna head out." He's gonna cyberbully her later. IDK how I made it to the end, but she finally had that or oh sorry. I know what you're talking about, and the struggle is real. That would have been the Fast and DNF for me. Okay. This is why DNF is important for sure. And I'm a person who struggled the most. I was like, I already spent my money. Like I'm a
Yeah.
homebody, right? Like I'm gonna get my money's worth of my house, because I'm in here. So if I spend my money on a book, I'm like, I want all 12.95 out of this book. And you want me to stop reading it? I gotta get every page. But now I am releasing that because I do read more when I DNF more. Sounds crazy, but it's true. Now I'm like 3 pages. You're boring. Move on. And sometimes it's just like a not right now.
Yeah.
Like you might be a good read for a different season. This ain't the one for you. Just got your little message on Insta. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing okay. Okay. Good. Please like the video. Thank you, DK. That's so sweet. But if you haven't already, why haven't you? Like, what's wrong with you? We're amazing. And we got Constance in the house. Like, what are you doing? I raised you guys better than this. Like, you guys are chickens or something. Just ignore me. I shouldn't have coffee this late in the day. I wouldn't be this hyped up. Got 23%. Okay. So we're already jumping in. Baby. Yes, baby says hi. 5 pages. Babies. I think all of the messages, I'm finally getting caught up, and all we get is babies, babies, babies. Yeah, she's tiny. She's technically 2 days old.
Oh my gosh.
2 days. So she was 2 weeks early. So my sister calls at 4 in the morning, like, yeah, I think it's happening. We're like, yeah, right, sure. I was like, yeah, call me when you get to the hospital. 10 minutes later, so I'm at the hospital. I'm like, what? So yeah, 4 in the morning, worked from the hospital. It was great.
Oh
She's
my
like,
God.
yeah, yes, I'm gonna have her today. Chill, super chill. I'm like, you're making this look real easy, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Baby snuggles. Yes, babies all day. Well, not me. Somebody. Somebody. Beautiful babies. Congrats to your sister. I'll let her know you guys said congrats. Thank you. What a tiny little love bug. Oh, you're so sweet. Why y'all don't give me that much love? I'm a little jealous. I'm cute too. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. They do Twitter. I just think of Twitter being like a comedy show because it has to be brain cells missing. Like it don't. I don't know if you follow book Twitter.
I love to inform my sister and my friends, and they're like, "What?" My friend apparently watched a video, a deep dive. I'm not sure by who of the Kate Corain stuff, and I was like, "Well, I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have told you when I first saw it." So then we just had a nice little chat session. And I was like, "Can you believe
It
this
gets
happened?"
wild. It gets wild.
Oh, yeah.
Next question. If you could change one thing about the book community, what would it be? I'm just throwing these at you and you're handling them like a samurai.
If I could change one thing about the book community, well, dang, I don't know.
I finally stumped you.
Okay, about the book community.
These are hard.
I don't know. Like, well, okay, so are we talking like what the book community of what we're talking, like how we're doing this now, like creators or publishing, or like could we
All of
go,
it.
oh
All
god,
of it.
I just made it worse. I have no clue.
No, let's complicate this message.
Well, how would you answer?
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that. Let's see. Mm. I got so many though. Like in my head, I'm
Oh,
like, there's so many
well,
things I could change.
I
One,
too.
representation in large spaces is my thing. Like, don't give me the token two. Like, we know they have everyone knows those two, like, POC creators. We know them, but give more opportunity to the majority. I'm all
Yeah.
about spreading it out. So that would probably be one. Some authors, when they behave badly, they should be blocked from being in here. They should just go completely. That's just me. Like, oh, you're crazy. You're trying to kill people because they gave you a 1 star. You should not be allowed in this space anymore. But yeah, those are my two, at least for now.
I definitely agree with both because yeah, I'd say both of those. What the?
It's gonna come to you. Don't worry. The worst one was a romance where they did it in the mud, and I was like, "That's an infection." Who knew it? And they didn't wash up either. They got dressed and went to work. That's what.
Are they a human in the mud?
Just out here. Dirty toes. I just sorry. I don't know why that's where my brain went. Let's see. Tokyo Ghoul. Okay. My friend made me. That's crazy. Is that a Shrek thing where the mud is okay for them? We're concerned. Bonnie said babies, not me. Because my husband's been plotting, y'all. So I want to be a stay at home mom without the extra work. And I
Mm.
can't do that if a baby's here. Because I got to do work.
So you want to be a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah. My boss asked me, like, what's your 5-year plan? I was like, I want to be a stay at home mom. They were like, well, that's not really something we can have a conversation about for goals the next couple of years. So I worked through it, but yeah, we'll see. I'd be coming on here like I am expecting a package. That'll be my announcement. There's a package on the way. People to stop acting like they peaked in high school. Ooh. Somebody spicy hot. Yeah, I definitely see that. Some things are just like some people feed off the drama and the chaos while others are like, no, we chill, we read books. We just be reading. Leave us alone. We don't want that. We don't do that here. Can we not? Book talk gotta learn some boundaries, especially with minors on the apps.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Did you see the thing with just a high schooler guy who rides a moped or something? I'm not sure. He was a motorcycle or something. And he was just like, hey, I'm new to book talk. And all of the older women were trying to jokingly, like, oh, we should do smut. Oh no, we gotta keep it pure. Like, why are we doing this to someone who is in high school?
Damn, that's your grandson.
Stop it,
Yeah.
people. Let the children be children.
Yeah.
If they do want to read the Cool Prince or something else, okay. They want to, but don't sexually harass the teenager.
Let's not do that. Please no. Ill. Ill. Wait, I gotta put my glasses up. Ill. No, there was what was it? I know. There was a creator that was commenting on a hockey player because she loves hockey romance. And the hockey play it got so detailed that the mother, his child's mother, wife, had to intervene, like, hey, that's not cool. He's married. Like, this is inappropriate. Yeah, let's not do that.
That was wild.
There's nothing wrong with saying, like, oh, this person's attractive, he's a baddie, he's a cutie, whatever. But when you start talking about what you're gonna do to a person, security, call the cops, get them out of here. I would change the way people get upset when you voice your own opinion. Ooh, again, y'all getting spicy tonight. Who had hot sauce with their food today? It's your own opinion. Okay, take it in. Stop thinking yours is the only one that matters out here. Ooh, who did it? Who said that? Y'all grown tonight. Okay, I'm gonna head to bed. Go to bed, Jen. I know you got work in the morning. Go to bed. No, it was historical road. What? In the mud? No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Wow.
It was probably like a horse involved.
Oh.
They
Hold on. What do we mean?
Got it. Oh, she said, oh.
I hope they arrived there in a carriage that was drawn by a horse and not this is some type of
I play entirely too much. Some folks need to get a hobby outside of books too, like doing reality with the rest of us. Fair enough. Because sometimes they look at you like you're the crazy one. And I'm trying to figure out how did we get here? They're like, what? I am just convinced that people are crazy. And I can't fix crazy. I don't argue with crazy. I don't acknowledge crazy. The crazy. Ooh, I have another question for you.
Oh gosh.
What is the craziest comment you got on a video?
You know, I'm knock on wood. I'm pretty fortunate right now. The only thing I got was some person who I don't even think was following me um put a poem in the comments. I don't even think I ever deleted it either, but I was like, I think their channel was of their poetry. I'm like, oh, cool. But they put a comment, nothing to do with my video, just their poem. So it's kind of like, shouting yourself out on somebody else's video. And I was like, okay, well,
They hit you with a, let me show you what I'm working with.
yeah,
Roses.
I like it, but I'm not really sure how to respond to this.
Did you just hit it with a thumbs up?
I think I didn't acknowledge it because I was like, will there be more poems to come? So maybe I should just ignore it.
You like it, and then they say, oh, and here's part 2. You're like, okay, please stop.
It's just their book of poetry just in the comments. And I'm like, oh, then I have to bind this up myself.
You're a reader, so you should read my work.
What's yours?
Oh, girl, I got some crazy ones. And I don't delete them. I just respond, and then they be mad and don't respond back. I've got some crazy ones. Let's see. The craziest one. There was one where they were like, you're in an interracial relationship, so how can you talk about Black love? That was fun. As though my husband and my relationship changes my experience and my skin color, but what the hell, One was because I don't read certain authors because I find them disgusting, and they're like, well, you supposed to read all if you're a true reader, and then call me something else. We ain't gonna talk about what he called me. But I agreed with him, and he didn't like that. He didn't like that I agreed. So that's another one. There was a comment. I had made a comment that if you're going to cancel one author for bad behavior, you should cancel all authors for doing the same behavior.
Yeah.
And that pissed people off. They're like, they've been writing forever. And I'm like, what is that? What does that have to do with anything? I don't care. We've been writing out the womb. Like,
I think for me, when it comes to if somebody does something and if you've done something like that, it's hard for me to ever care for you again. So it's very easy for me to, did I like Throne of Glass? Yeah, I liked it when I read it. Do I now know things about the author? Yes, I do. And now it doesn't matter how much I like that. It's done for me personally. So it's okay.
Oh, another one. When I made a comment about the cups, I was like, I'm side-eyeing everybody I see with those cups. And people were livid. They were like, what's wrong with the cups? We love the cups. The cups are everything. And I'm like, ma'am, go sit down with your children before
I block you. Like how it used to be on Black Friday. And I work in retail. It doesn't look like that anymore. And you're about to hit a small child just to get to this cup.
You're knocking over children and elderly people to get a cup. It's a cup.
Yeah.
That's also doing deals with other companies that is funding a genocide. So yeah, I'm a side-eye you.
Yeah. Granted, are those people boycotting Starbucks? No. We all knew that they weren't, but still.
They're like, it's pink though. Girl, if you don't get a magic eraser, get a marker, color it out, do your thing, okay? Yeah. That boy's mama should have cussed things out, girl. I believe you. I'm with you. I understand. She wasn't just commenting. She was yelling, yeah, in public at the games is wild to me. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about me. My husband is the rudest person alive. And what I mean by that is he doesn't talk to people he doesn't know. So talking to him, he's going to look at you like you died in front of him and came back as a ghost. He is if he doesn't know you, he's like, who are you? Why? What do you want? Like, he doesn't like people talking to him. So anyone ever trying to hit on him is actually really entertaining to me. They're like, oh, you're attractive. He's like, ill, don't talk to me. He's that rude. I cannot imagine my partner at work, because let's be honest, we don't think about it like that, but he is at work and someone screaming what they want to do to him. Baby, you lucky if you make it out of there. Okay. Bonnie, I didn't do it. What I see my name. I see my name. Whatever you laughing at, I didn't do it. Bonnie, that's not how the seed should be. Why are we like this? Yikes, that's a different kind of. Why are y'all like this? I didn't start this conversation. I just want to be very clear. I did not start this conversation. That's all I got. Folks be getting out of pocket. Apparently, I don't know how to work with that. Thankfully, those crazies know not to come to my comment sections with that mess. Yeah. They get ate up and they get mad at me. I just responded. You said it. You thought I was gonna cry about it? Baby, I've been on the internet for too long. People out here don't know Bonnie takes out their. You would bring that up, wouldn't you? You. So I'm sure Connie's like, what do you mean by this? There's. I'm so mad. I'm bringing it back up because y'all get me every time. A guy attempted to sexually assault me.
Oh.
Yeah, I was younger. He like tried to grab my butt or whatever, and I broke his leg. So I shared this with my lovely live crew, and they won't let me live it down. But I am.
I hope the leg is permanently broken. Actually,
it was broke, and he tried to sue me. He's like,
"Yeah, oh, what?
Yes." He was like, "Yeah, you broke my leg." I was like, "Do you remember how we got there, sir?" Yeah, it was the first time I was arrested. It was great.
Oh my gosh!
I promise I'm not as chaotic as it sounds, but I was younger. I'm older. I'm very mature, and also I'm from Chicago, so that should tell you a lot. I hope not. Those Stanley Cup folks needs to sit down too, baby.
Yeah,
baby, it's ridiculous. Like I'm used to seeing that from like tweens, you know, when we were tweens, we gotta have that bag or the shoes. We'll stand behind 12 billion peoples to get the last pair. But the fact that these are like 35, 45, 50, my brain cannot compute. Like it just completely shuts off. Like, no, they're not adults doing this. Like I saw a video of a mom, two moms and their two daughters, and one of the daughters, of course, didn't have the cup. She had a different cup, and she was basically teasing her and was like, "That's not the right cup. Your mom should have bought you the right cup. Like, you look stupid." And the mom's like, "That's right, honey."
The mom?
The mother. I was like, "Oh, this is a family thing." Ew. Hi, Lisa. Hi, dear. I saw people doing the personal shopper thing at TJ Maxx on TikTok and charging what? Finder's fees to pick up the item from them and pay on the spot, and then wow, it is never that serious. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll pay extra for an ARC. I mean, I'll pay extra for a special edition, but that's crazy to me.
Not the baby. Not the baby. No, you don't do
when
that.
The wife said people nasty things on the picture. What is wrong with people? And when you spaz, they look at you like you're the crazy one. Like, what do you mean what I said triggered you? I don't understand. All I said was just die slowly. I don't get why you're cussing me out. I'm the victim now. Okay. Connie, I promise to never bring you here again. I promise. Because my group, they're all crazy.
Everyone's lovely.
She's lying. Y'all are wild. All of that over a cup.
I received a Stanley Cup as a gift a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And I remember everyone being like, it leaks. And I was like, well, you are tipping it over to show me. Like, of course the damn thing's going to leak. But it didn't even keep the water cold. Okay, so that it doesn't. It's not out of rotation. It's not among, like, I have the nice 40 ounces. Okay, this is just reduce or something.
Just reduce. We'll
Sure, it's
reduce
gonna
the
leak if I
research.
tip it over, but like,
Here's my water bottle. I got 3 of them. Got a little handle in case you got to hit somebody upside the head. You're getting robbed. Don't ask me why my scenarios always escalate.
You have to be prepared. You stay ready.
And if you pass out from being attacked, then you could drink water and you're strong again. Again, ignore me. I can buy my own stuff. Hey, because I'm not paying extra. Ask my husband. I am a cheapskate. Everyone sees my space in my room and they're like, wow, you make a lot of money to do that. I said, baby, I haven't paid full price in so long. Because I research, I'm like, when's the deal? Because I buy too much to be frivolous. I'd never be okay. But then again, I do have a nice savings account. Gotta save your money. It's fun, wild ride here. Jamie, you are part of the reason why all the rides are fun. Love you, babes. Yeah, like they walk through the store live on TikTok, getting people to buy these items and have sheets of different finder's fees depending on the price. Is TikTok hiring? Like, are they hiring? Not TikTok live. That would be so.
They're doing like a bidding war as they walk through a TJ Maxx. Like, you're just over there trying to find clothes. Like, hello, someone with a camera. What about him? What about him? What about him? Like, please.
I'm dead. Okay, let's see. Let's throw another question out before we do our next friend. Let's see. Oh no, that's too easy. I want it complicated.
I don't mind easy questions.
What are some of your book icks?
Ooh.
Chat, what y'all got? Because I know y'all wild. What's y'all book icks too?
I hate. I know that this is really common, and I do read romance. I hate a miscommunication. That's why I didn't like Chloe's book. Yeah. Because
baby,
we've been through so much.
So much.
Communicate with me, please, Red. Why?
We've gone so far.
And then the anger issues. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. You don't want to talk to me now. So I don't like a miscommunication. I love it. I don't like a miscommunication. That's one of my icks. What about yours?
Icks. My icks are weird. Don't judge me. I already shared one.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the hygiene thing. Like, you're not gonna turn this person inside out and then just get up and go to the store. Like,
inside out.
Inside out.
Wow.
Wild. That was graphic, but wild. Not necessarily a book ick, but more of a book community ick of mine is I hate how the girlies love a good mafia book, but then frown upon like trap hood books because they're technically the same.
Yeah.
They're technically talking about drugs. They're technically talking about the fast money life. And there's a romance sprinkled in. But for some reason, it's an ick when it's people of color versus mafia guys.
Yeah.
Ill. I already see the comments responded and I should just look away. I shouldn't even read them because who raised y'all? Okay, you give me another ick. We can go on for days. Okay, it looks like Amy's going to bed. Love you, dear. Please get some rest. Give the kiddos a hug for me, but rest it up. Nice to meet you. Don't forget, guys, right after this, you'll have all of Connie's information for y'all to subscribe and follow. So I'm watching y'all. So let's see. Inside Out. What? We were all thinking it. I just said it. I just was the one to say it. Got me through a type. Because I just, you know why, buddy. I don't know. I'm gonna stop hanging with y'all. Those are the same ones who say they prefer IR to same race romance because IR has different cultures. Yep. And they don't understand it's racist. I'll give you a prime example. I just had this conversation with some friends of mine. We were talking about weird books, and of course, those crazy titled Grandmas and The Girl Got Roaches books came up. And we're talking about like at what point, like, do we have a limit here? Because if we start seeing those kind of books, and they're not just like not being read, they're like top and they are ranking high, and people are like, oh, it's funny, that's why I read it, or oh, it's entertaining. But it's like, who cares? Read what you want to read, do your thing. It's just weird when people start to title things. It's weird, especially the interracial thing. And people be like, yeah, I prefer that over Black love or Asian love or whatever.
Mm,
And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, you don't understand how that's problematic?
I did not see this discourse.
Where have you been?
Oh,
Okay,
at that point, I mean, really, come on now.
stay over there. Stay over there. Stay in your. What did I say? I like to stay in my little cozy corner of the internet because then they start talking crazy and then they get mad because I talk crazy back. Baby, I work from home and go to school from home. I got time. Oh, you want to argue? I don't argue, but I will hurt your feelings. Let's do it. What did this guy commented on one of my videos and was like, "Why do you have so much time? Are you just with your partner so you cannot work for a living?" Who said I didn't work? Sir, it sounds like you got some deep rooted issues you need to work through. How's your mom? Are you guys like close? Like, he didn't like that question. He didn't like that question. Just asked about mom and how she was doing. Wait, why is Jamie going to hell? Siblings getting married.
Oh, who's doing
What?
that?
Who's writing those? Who's writing those? White authors with a black person on the.
Ooh.
Because at that point, I feel like you hoodwinked me. I feel hoodwinked, like I was tricked. I thought I would, and you know what? It's always telling. And I don't know if a lot of people pick up on this, but I can tell just based on how they describe the person of color that they're not a person of color.
Mm.
Also, it triggers me when people who are not POC says dreads instead of locks. Don't ask. They'd be like, dread. I'm like, do you understand where that came from? Where that's rooted from? No. Okay, maybe you should say locks. It's weird. And two people can be black, but come from different. Thank you. Thank you. Africans, AA, have similarities and differences and different experiences because, hello, unfortunately, we were raised here. You're here. I'm so excited to be here. Don't I look happy? What?
Oh, Kindle Unlimited?
The siblings got married? Okay, y'all wilding for real tonight. Okay, my last one, and then we're going to do a sprint.
Oh.
Those romance books where the freshly 18-year-old girl dates the baby. And I'm like, you watched her grow up.
Still a
You
teen. Still a teen. I don't care.
girl.
Teen is in the age.
I am okay. I'm going to expose myself. I am in my 30s. I don't look it. You're welcome. But I am in my 30s. And as soon as I hear 20, I'm cringe. I'm like 22, 25. Ew, no. Ew, you're a child. I could babysit you. No. It's weird. It's weird. I just want to put it out there. It's hella weird. Okay. Behaving. Y'all are terrible, Daddy series. I'm pausing. That is where we're gonna pause. Because what how do we get there, Courtney? Courtney, how did we get there? We're gonna scare you from ever coming over here again. You're gonna be like, that was the craziest thing I've ever done, and I don't know if
Hey, I told you I read Santa Smut. Just all fine with me.
Did you read the one about the turkey?
No, but I saw a really funny TikTok about it, and I was like, I don't know that I want to do that, but I'm intrigued.
Brave. I don't know if I'm that brave. I want to be. I want to be strong, but I don't think I'm that
How
brave.
long is it? Are we talking 300 pages of gobble gobble here?
No,
'Cause
it
I
was like
don't
a novella. I think it was like 120, if that. But it was like, what am I getting myself into? Look away. I'm gonna just look away.
I'll just let someone else tell me about it.
There you go.
And
And when you find out, let me know.
if they love it, I would love it even more if they loved that book and they're explaining it to me because I'm like, okay, this will be
I
fun to hear. I might not read it, but you know what? You liked it, and it's really nice when someone's excited about something. But I
oh
saw
my
something
goodness.
about a doorknob. I swear I just saw something like it's a sentient doorknob and someone has a relationship with it. And I'm like,
Wait. I think either Alicia or Jamie was just telling me about a doorknob situation with a book. To be continued. We okay. I'm getting the timer up because this has gotten way left. But then again, that's where we are always. So let's do this. Let's do it 20 minutes. And then that'll be our this is actually our last sprint for tonight. So let's do the 20 and then we'll finish this. I don't even know what we're talking about at this point. It's just chaotic for no reason. But I hope you're having a good time on my channel.
fun.
So let's see, 20, and then we'll be back. So behave, read, clean, do your thing, and we'll be back. Yes. Oh, I was muted. Did you guys hear the chime, or was that just me?
I heard the chime.
Okay, cool, cool. That way I don't have to be like, yo, yo, yiggity, yo, I'm still here. That works. How was your reading?
I finally finished the chapter.
The 50-page chapter?
Yeah, so now I'm at the part where she's finished her sentence. She had the opportunity to possibly get early release.
Mm-hmm.
But
50 pages.
part of that is you have to apologize to the court for what you did. And she was in prison because she slapped an Israeli soldier. So that was wild, all that stuff. But right before her, like, the hearing for possibly early release, her cousin was murdered. Yeah. So she was like, I'm not apologizing.
Yeah, you're not getting that apology from me.
Yeah. So she has to serve out the rest of her sentence. And pretty brutal.
Damn. If you hear a small voice, my sister's in the room with me, by the way. She's over here. My husband took the baby, so she's just hanging out in the background. Let's see. I tried with forced proximity, but it's like leave or find another option. The world is not just the hotel room with one bed for a weekend. I promise. That's funny you said that because that was the premise of the book I just finished. I finally read a Jasmine Guillory book, and it was The Wedding Date or something like that. And that was my first book by her. I currently own a lot of her books, but I have never read them. And I like them. They were cute, but the proximity thing is huge for her. I'm okay with it on the page only. Oh, so Shrek in the mud doing wild things is okay. Okay, then. I read that book. It was called Unhinged. Oh, the doorknob book. It was Alicia who was telling me about the smutty doorknob book.
I hate
It's
that
called
name. I'm so bad at that name. How dare they name that?
Unhinged. Y'all just go get my sister's background reaction.
Also, what's the doorknob shape like? Are we talking antique with like crystal with sharp edges, or is it like a smooth thing?
I don't know, but they getting wild. Gavin read a book about a girl had a poop, and fell in love with it. What? Jamie, what?
Some things can be shamed. I'm sorry.
What?
Why would you do that?
I need to find that video because why? No, I cannot stomach it. It's called Christmas Poo. What?
So, Mr. Hanky, what's going on?
You're welcome. It's one of his Christmas Ew. Ew. Oh my God. I remember another ick. Women hating on women like it's a standard, but it has no real purpose. Yeah, I'm so tired of that trope. Like, oh, I'm the one girl that everyone hates because I have on Converse and I wear my hair over my eyebrows. It's not a big deal. It's not a thing. In the book. The amount of that in cozy mysteries is in every cozy mystery. That's just what it is. Jasmine Guillory books all follow the similar storylines and have the same feeling. I agree. Also, she really like interracial romance. Like that's her thing. Like, don't nobody like black men? Like, what's going on? Wait, did I say that out loud? I mean it. Like, okay, maybe we talked about icks. Here's another ick of mine. If you're writing romance and you are a person of color, but you have not wrote a book about the same race couple, what is that? Because you're giving me Sandra Rhimes. Like, you're giving me a lot of you hear my sister because she knows Sandra Rhimes loves her a good white man and a black woman. She loves it. She's like, we could date whoever we want. And I'm with you, sister. I got me one. But you don't like no black men? Like, what's going on? Inquiring minds want to know. And thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. We're going to end the video here. No. Y'all know I'm right. Y'all were all thinking. She had actually quit a few. Okay, good, because I need them. I need you to send them over to me. But they feel the same as the interracial relationship ones. Okay, deal, deal. Wait, like the culture is not on page. I don't know. As a person who considers themselves, I'm not a published author, but I am a writer in my own way. Don't ask to read nothing I wrote. Okay, let me tell you that right now. Don't ask to read nothing I wrote. But I'm gonna release. I gotta say it here to hold myself accountable because we said we're doing everything we fear. So I made a Wattpad account and I am going to release some of my writing there
Yay.
just so it could be out there. My first deadline is February 1st, and it's just a couple pages, but I am so fearful of people outside of my sister reading my writing.
You've got this.
Girl, I'm gonna need all that, all that. But yeah, that's it. I'm terrified. That's all I got. Cause I know I talk a lot of crap about writing. I talk a lot about books. So to hear people say they read my work, not over here, you won't. Don't come over here with that. Stay in your own house. Keep it to yourself. I didn't ask for a review. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, just don't read it. I love that. Thank you. Because I don't want to publish right now because I'm working on a project to publish, but I'm also writing a bunch of little stories here and there.
Nice.
Yeah. Y'all think I'm crazy on lives. Wait till you read what I write. But it ain't gonna be as crazy as no doorknobs, no poops, no turkey legs, no octopuses. Yeah, that
No
was the thing.
horses.
No horses. None of that, okay? It ain't like that.
Everybody is cleaning themselves up afterwards.
There is
Okay.
hygiene
Proper
steps.
bath.
Okay. We are bathing in this book. We are taking showers.
Everyone is required to spread cheek and wipe up. Okay. You're not just letting water clean you and leaving the legs.
We are washing the legs in this book, people. Okay.
Legs,
I'm still
feet,
baffled.
bottom of the feet.
I'm still baffled. People really don't wash their legs.
Why even say it out loud? Like, that's my thing. Like,
And was confident. Confident. I don't wash my legs.
someone was like, the soap that they used was the shampoo that they. That's
The
not
3-in-1.
That's not body wash. And you just let it fall on. You didn't even. I'm not gonna forgive you to lather, but at least if you lather, get some of the dead skin off.
3-in-1. And then they use it in their hair. How do you wash your hair but not your legs? Okay, I quit. I quit. I will be behaved for the rest of the live. We got like a few minutes, 2 minutes, and I will behave. I promise. Thank you, Jamie, for always being so supportive. Yes, promo that writing. Girl, I am not. I am saying it so y'all don't go read it. Don't go. Currently working on 2 writing projects, and it's not easy sharing your work at first. Yes. Baby. Only person been reading my work since I was younger is my sister. That's it. The rest of the world, they just gonna have to hope and pray.
Sisters for the win.
Sisters for the wins. I would share her, but she landed on this couch looking sad. Look at her. She's just sitting there looking like a new mom. Just tired. She's just over. Oh my goodness. I have hella drafts on Wattpad. Too scared to post public. Laugh out loud. I'm proud of you. You know I'm gonna want that account information. Just so you know. Just saying. My sister said create an alias so don't nobody know. I wish I would have thought about that before I made my account.
Your picture's there. Everyone's like,
it's like the same name on every platform. So it's like, it's me. Because if it wasn't me, people on the platform be like, somebody trying to steal your name. I ain't got no choice. No dinosaurs either. No dinosaurs, no doorknobs.
Does someone have a smut dinosaur book? Do they? They do. I just know it.
It's called something very inappropriate.
Someone's got a lizard people one, I'm sure, or oh, no.
Sex with a T-Rex. See,
Oh, actually a really good book title.
You're like, that sounds like a good title. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm not talking to y'all no more. Some people throw everything into a project except the kitchen sink, waiting for that. Baby, I'm throwing a spoon. That's all I got. Okay, we have to go. We are like 15 minutes over. My sister is melting on the couch right now because it's so hot in this room. But you all have been so wonderful hanging out with us, unwinding, being inappropriate, laughing, doing all the crazy stuff. And it's only Monday. So before we end it, Constance, is there anything you want to shout out to the group?
Oh, I want to shout you out because I really, really appreciate you including me. You are so kind, so sweet, so nice, so welcoming, all of the words. You're amazing, and I wouldn't have done this on my own. My husband was just telling me like, "Why don't you do it?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not ready." But at the same time, it's like this has been so much fun. This is like the thing that this is the kind of thing I wanted out of like being a part of BookTube. So I'm shouting you out because you're amazing. Period. Thank you so much for including me, and I had so much fun. This is such a good night.
Oh, that is. Give me a minute. I ugly cry, but I also just peeled an orange for my husband, so I might have citrus in my eye. But no, my goal this year is to do all the things that I'm afraid of, and one of those things is reaching out to people and like just like appreciating people for who they are, but I do it from a distance. So I told myself this year, I'm not accepting that. I'm jumping in, I'm asking, and whatever happens, happens. So thank you for coming and putting up with my shenanigans. They're used to it. You are not. Everybody else know how wild I am. You just jumped in, so I appreciate that. But also, if you guys are not following all types of creators, you're missing out.
Yeah.
I don't care what you read. I don't care what you do. If you're not broadening your horizons, then you're missing out. Also, y'all are still talking about dinosaur and lizard man relationships. So I'm not even gonna, I'm not going, I see a scarecrow. What in the world? I'm ending it because y'all are wild. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow her, because I will check. Y'all know I will. Blow her channel up. Tell her Bonnie sent you. And I dare you guys to check out Among Us. I dare you not love it. I dare you. Just saying. You might be surprised. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to go hang out with my fam. You guys have a good night. Bye.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.